Slam. Slam, slam. Did you say Jim Jim? No, I said from Slam. Oh. Don't know how to reply. Don't know how to reply to Flip Slam. Never did. Never will.
Hey everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
I got a new sponsorship from Who Hit You Niggas With My Ship. Then I flowed off that dock. Hit you niggas in the face with the flip.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me kickers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth.
Pop, 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 I shoot your ass from the roof.
It's the truth, I push up on you on your stoop. With body shots, take a body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock with the body. We talking about we should have called it juice. Shout to all my waiting to make the spark bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. Back in the booth.
Hack in the roof.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a lisp like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became.
And welcome in everybody, glad you're with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. All right, Sig, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
Subscribers.
First pitch coming your way next.
Subscribers.
Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Garrett Cole. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous in one whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Chisholm makes the grab, one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singing this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boone, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, man. I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weak
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of the plate.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes across, and the Astros score first. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Troy Glaus. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First off, bringing it just misses. Cole measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one finds his zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. If you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And a swing and a miss there.
Love to see it.
Power versus power right there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Craig Biggio up next for the Astros.
Going away. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's got a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of there.
They got the force. That's out number 3. But they pick up one on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Every town,
Back here in New York, today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settled. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets loose when the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and he was full.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
In the air, center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. Two strike.
Almost got him.
Two strike. Ball two.
Trying to finish shit like Scooby-Doo.
Ellie falls victim to the K.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. But still, sure you don't stop swing at it because you're in a thinking location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? Well, you know what happens.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across. They get the out on Alvarez. And that is the inning. Down in order, go the Yankees.
Got a shot above.
New inning
getting started. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
First baseman, Christian.
First pitch
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Swings through that high fastball. Well, you know this guy lets a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with. Swing and leadoff major sliders down and away. Slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you're committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That's out number 2. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Just off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Here at New York Stadium, the Yankees. They double to the last half of the year. Shohei Ohtani. Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. 0-2. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. With that kind of velocity, it's still the strike zone. It's going to be tough for hitters to get on top of. Byron Buxton stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Buxton's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to chase the step in the break. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's 1-1. That's a game changer right there. 3-time swing, and we're all tied up. There's clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. And that ball was so close to going foul. It would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence. Popped up. Gloves. Pulls it in, and there's 2 away. Stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one has got him. And that is out of play.
Tied
up here in the early going.
That
misses the zone. Ball 3.
Gets a
piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2 pitch is outside and ball 4. It's been a little bit of a shaky night, but he's supposed to be spot on to this thing without giving up any more runs. Just got to turn the page and go after this next guy. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And he swings and lifts up his deep center field. Gone! That one landed amongst the wedges. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead. It's 3-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there.
Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity to get that good four-seam fastball down. But the play, he didn't miss it. And next for New York, Brent Thomas. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. A swing like that helped keep them out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Thomas headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. Let's be swinging the outfield the ball to be aggressive. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're the right way you need to be at the plate. It's even better when you get you up to bases. You gotta get on at your dugout and see your teammates fired up. So we're at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ellie De La Cruz. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. And he throws out right. Safe for third. That's a pretty elite throwing arm right there. Just catcher's daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him. And right there, still in third base, probably caught him off guard a little bit. Swings through that. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. There's a swing and a miss. Well, really rough hitting out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. That completes the strikeout inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Welcome back to the ballpark. Check out the current playoff picture. Cole, back to work.
And a foul ball.
Foul ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone to the third.
Now batting the designated hitter. Altuve.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the former MVP,
Jose Altuve.
And the
first pitch misses for ball 1. Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Blue, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West. Just missed. Really nice slider right there, sweeping it across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Liner
to second and picked on the hop. Gathers it first and get the out.
Here's
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Doubled his first time up.
There's
a strike.
Two out
spaces empty.
Fastball
for a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of it. Jazz tosses to first, and the Astros put down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 1. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. And it's foul away. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And
first offering is fouled off. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit. Man at first. Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Shohei on the go. Earning in advance. Come on, steady.
That one
fouled off. Ohtani, the runner at second with 1 away. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bryce Harper to the plate. First time up was a pop-out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Yankees lead 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Right through there for a strike. We can talk veterans and stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen. Buxton looks it away, and put out number 1. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's a long process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. And he's down 0-2. He swings through it. Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit. And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield. Piazza fires the first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. That's a pretty nice pitch right there. Power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout. Yankees up by 3. In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Nabs it, and that's the third out.
Back in the
ballpark. Here you go. In the series getting significantly on as we look at the There's a strike. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ballgame. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if he can get him to chase something in the dirt. Swing a base hit. and the leadoff man aboard. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base. Devers now. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Devers, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The Astros have some action in their pen. Taylor Scott, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Dubin getting cranked up as well. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Piazza aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. And now 3-2.
2 strikes.
In
the air, left field, down the line. Takes it for the out. Frank Thomas stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Yeah,
that's fouled off. Oh, great stop.
The throw
to second is offline. Manager out of the duck. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luis Garcia. And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active. That one drilled left field. And it runs for one run is in it. Thomas is ready to play. And they'll be running from that between third and home. And he's got 7 chances out. But 1 run is in to score. Oh, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz.
And
a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Pitch
misses. And that's ball 1. Two outs.
Cut on
and just struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in and over. Welcome back. As we take a look at the starting pitchers.
Hey, that's Hunter Brown. From the time with Hunter Brown.
That one finds the zone. 4-1. For all these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's out of here. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there. Alvarez pulls that one down. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Out
to short. De La Cruz zips it to first. Too low. Good late bite on that slider, and got the hit on couple of hands. Exactly what he's supposed to do. 2 down, bases empty. Chance McCoy, the next to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one missing low. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike one. Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Yeah.
Fastball
For a strike at 95.
That's a ball.
That's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a slider misses down and away. Jose Altuve hitting on deck circle. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing a foul ball
at the plate.
They'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Thomas. Third out, now needs the frame. Astros got your run on the solar homer. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Back now in the Browns are 5-8. Out the left field. Down out. Siggy covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
I'll just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that chance handled by Hayes. There's one down. Tied up to the dish. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Hammer down the right side, the foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Two strike.
And a
Foul ball, he stays alive. That just misses 2-2. This ball's chopped to the ground. Little Baltimore check action for the base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Wasn't great doing that, but he should have been hard to the infield. It's not a time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Now, here is Byron Buxton. Really did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. That's a pretty nice stolen base. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Man at second. Gets it, he chase after that one.
1-2.
Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Now that
Right here is Bryce Harper.
Both function in this
That's one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. Man on second, shoot out. Swinging a ground ball, Biggio. Biggio sends it to first. That ends the inning. So no runs here in a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're through five. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 2.
The Houston Rockets season is over, which brings us to one simple question. What the hell happened? This team just lost to the Lakers.
Back in the Bronx at the start of the sixth, Josh Shelby with Chris Singleton, and leading off is Jose Altuve.
But their problems are much deeper than that. Let me explain. Last postseason, the Rockets were eliminated in round one, and in an attempted win-now move, they traded Jalen
Cole
Green
back to work. And that's off the outside edge. Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones for the league. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history. Duvall. Mauricio Duvall up next for the Astros. Swings through that one. 0-1. Oh, no, threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you want to think, is he trying to suck me out for later in this event?
It was actually painful to watch.
Foul ball. So I think the key is if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. And he gets fired.
This team starts
around second now, going for three.
Perfect display when Shingun has this epic game-saving clock.
So that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bats after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Next offer is in for a strike.
But at the same time, a great coach should be able to maximize a flawed roster, and he may just acknowledge it. He makes no adjustments, struggles with X's and O's.
Makes the grab against T-Block. So that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat. Loss in the box now. No balls in a strike. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. Outside. Now 1-2.
Biggity. Bigotry.
Stays alive. 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 hit, 1 left. 7-9, 2 up in the whole half of the inning. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 2. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Mike Piazza. Ball 1, no strikes. 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Mays going back on it. And brings it in at the wall.
Now that is first baseman, Raphael. Never.
Everybody reaching someone who got nothing, and everybody club is whether scared of fun, and none of them selling
Man.
Swing and a miss as he was late. We got one with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. Bounce to the right side.
throws the first in time, and Devers is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Frank Thomas.
Tap
foul at the plate. Shootout, nobody on.
And
that misses. 1-1.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss.
One ball. Two strike.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Yanks held in check.
Welcome back.
And we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offer is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a party. That's a low fastball for some pitchers.
Defers and hits it, everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Yainer Diaz. Up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7.
Stop it, eh?
Fouls it off, still 1-2. It's a carry from the plate.
Bird gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball, three-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in recent years. So with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Next pitch a slider that misses outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets. Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play booth.
Now the count is third, and it down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
McCormick swings through it for strike 1. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take.
And with 2 outs and a count for the runners will be on the move.
No, they've been six in the series for him so far, and it's really been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because...
And he's got him. Strike 3, and now retired the side. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Scott.
Now just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where both teams can give their players a chance to fight in the game of the game.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cut on and miss. Him out. One gone here.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that's Brothers maybe the go-to pitcher. He's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Dylan Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Pitch misses, 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Strike three, and it's 2-0.
And there's
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment so he can get back on track. His team needs him. Alvarez, the next to hit, takes outside.
In
there at the knees. And that is strike one.
Ball two. Two ball, one strike.
That
one missed. Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle. Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. That's down. And he's in the second with a 2-out double. They call that an advantage count for a reason. There's so much to get something you can handle. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Ohtani stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
And now
to another. No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And they throw him down the board. It's 7-2. On every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Rallies are hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay. And next for New York, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it across, and that is the hit. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now at 7.
And
we're back. Jose Altuve. That one close, rule the ball. And that's their one. I'm not swinging a foul. That's out of play.
They forgive me.
Check
swing, clear strike.
Stole this fight.
Got him. And that's one away. And the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. There's a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Chisholm pulls it down and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Astros, Willie Mays. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Astros go down 1-2. Now the pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Josh Hader. He's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him. Harper now with the plate as he swings through strike 1. Scores to center. Now down about it. That is long gone. And it's 8-2. Swings for a home run. You're going to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big one. You got to keep that front shoulder closed with your body squared in front, especially if it's a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment when that hit just popped. Hands came through, nice little ride to it. Carried out nicely. They're the batter now. Mike Piazza.
late on that fastball. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Maves. The grab one down. And here is Devers. That's outside. 1-0. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball-slider combo that is so impressive. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Fella, those hitters down sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. So digging in, Frank Thomas. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across through the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ranging back. Say goodbye to the ball. So he goes yard to left. Second run in the inning. And they want to run. It's the 8-2. That's their 5th homer of the game. Man, they're all getting into the action. It's going to feel like a home run derby up here. Man, he just barely got that out of here. He's got to. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 3-hit strikeout last time up. Coming up more of a fight in this one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And that one hammered. That's back there. It's a bomb. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. On the year. It's 10-2. Well, baseball's in this Jazz. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. beats baseballs with lucky fans with home runs like that. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian Presley appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Bounce to the right. Throws to first, and that ends the inning. They explode with 3. In the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Bautista back to work. And a strike in there. This one's blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run. Next offering upstairs.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Off the mark there. Counts full 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, the
leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Walker stands in now and watches strike 1. Gloves, the lead runner at second. Biggio at first with no outs. To short could be 2. Glove flips to second. Plenty of time as first hits a double play.
Very smooth on the second right here. Gotta love that glove toss, Bruce. You know, sometimes people think he's
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Bautista is just 1 strike away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
Close enough, doesn't get the call. Gonna count 1-2. Swing and a miss, striking him out, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Chumby. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Baby, ball like my life. Ball